everybody, welcome to Album Music Lessons. Today's video is really going to be focused on right hand strumming technique. It's meant for the intermediate to advanced strummer. And just as a preface, you do not need to play the chords with all the kind of changes I was doing. Basically what we're going to be doing in this video is doing a G or a G major to an E minor to a C. That right at the end I changed to a C minor 7. But again, this video is really just for your right hand technique, so if you want to play G to E minor to C the whole time through and not go to the C minor 7, that is absolutely okay. Specifically, it's going to be 2 measures of each chord. 2 measures of G, 2 measures of E minor, and then 2 measures of C major 7 that at the end I resolve with a C minor 7. So let's get right into the right hand technique. Here it is again in regular time. So as you can see, there's a palm muted strum to start with 2 downstrokes, followed by, so you got those 2 downstrokes of the palm muted strum, followed by full strum, and then a mute with, I use both hands. I use a left hand mute, and then I also silence the guitar with the right hand. So let's take that slowly. Again, that's what we're doing. We're doing the down twice with the palm mute, and then mute with the left hand. I also come back with the right hand, kind of as like double protection. That way, in case the left hand is ringing out at all, the right hand comes back. It also has a little bit of a percussive hit, which is nice too. So once I've done that for 2 measures on the G major, then I'm going to do the same thing on E minor. And I got a little down, up, down thing going in there between. Really, rather than try to follow me explaining it stroke for stroke, I think the best thing to do is just practice over with the loop that's going to come in a little bit, and eventually you will have it. For those advanced guitarists that are trying to figure out what I was doing, with the E minor and switching it up there in the middle, I was going to your A minor 7 shaped bar chord and hammering on the middle and ring fingers. So I've got a bar that's laid down at the 7th fret. Of course, I'm only strumming from the A string. And it's a pretty Jimi Hendrix, John Mayer type of technique, where you strum it, and then I'm hammering on to B8 and D7. And then after that, you could be playing a regular C. I was going for this C major 7 bar chord shape, where you're at A3, and you're holding down a bar chord really at the 3rd fret starting at the A string. You're also middle on G4, ring on D5, and pinky on B5. And then at the end I let it resolve to a C minor 7, which is just done by flipping that middle finger to now B4, and the ring finger stays exactly where it was at. So there's your C major 7, again A3, D5, G4, and B5. The only difference that makes it a C minor 7 is I take off the pinky and the middle comes down to the B string, same fret. So here it is again. And if you just want to do a regular C chord, that's fine. And a regular C chord there would be fine too. So now let me put it at a slightly slower tempo, and we're going to loop it, and this will be the play along part of the video. we're gonna pick the tempo up a little bit, and probably somewhere midway through you're gonna see me, you know, throw in an E minor position here at the 7th fret like I explained earlier, and maybe some licks up here, which, you know, the advanced guitarists will probably figure out exactly what I'm doing. It's just kind of hammer on at the 12th and 14th fret there. All right, here we go. By the way, in case some people saw what I was doing there in the 1 C minor 7, I just kind of did a little Hendrix hammer on here, within the C minor shape that's at the 8th fret, in your E minor bar chord shape. So that would be covering the 8th fret with your first finger, and you get a C minor 7 by just adding the ring finger there. So let's give it a little more play along here. In case anybody's wondering what this last chord is, it's a G major 7. I'm also adding the high E string, which makes it a major 6 too. And I've taken that A minor shape without the first finger, and I've moved it up now. So I've got middle at B3, pinky at G4, ring at D4, and then I've just taken the first finger. It's not on a bar or anything like that. It's just handling the 3rd fret low E string. And let that ring out and you get that nice little jazzy chord. Don't let this seem intimidating to you if you find the strumming pattern to be difficult. Slow it down in YouTube, play it at 0.75, play it at 0.5. The way that you get these types of strumming patterns is just by playing along with them. You know, if it feels like it's a little bit out of your range, play along with it for a few weeks. I think you probably have it. All right, thank you for watching.